conceptual perspective to view things. People talk about a desire to be successful, all of the elements.
Hello everybody, Dr. Rick with the Black Voice. Look, not going to be long here. I'm on my way to the gym to get my workout in, but I just wanted to take some time to kind of follow up on a post I made, which was a part of a panel discussion I took part in concerning the great divide between black men and black women, and some of the comments that have come as a result of that. You know, when I started this journey on social media more than 10 years ago, started my first YouTube channel, and all the way up until today, I've made it clear that I'm not here for the likes. I'm not here for the approbation or approval of anyone. I'm not here to have my ego stroked. You don't have to like or share anything. You don't have to agree with me. And so this is not about any of that. I am not above being challenged. I'm not above being wrong. I listen to anybody who comes to me as long as they come in a way of respect. But I also make observations. Every time I post something, I'm gathering data. I'm looking at the responses, and you are, whether you realize it, becoming a part of a study. I'm looking at how we think. I'm examining our thought processes. I'm looking at it, and I am developing solutions based on what I see to be some of the primary issues. One of the primary issues that I notice is we still have this strong proclivity to place blame. It is so much easier to point the finger at something or someone about what you're experiencing than to hold on and realize and acknowledge the culpability that you hold in it. Doesn't mean that somebody isn't doing something to you. It doesn't mean that there aren't external or exogenous forces at play. It just means that you have not acknowledged and grasped the idea that there's absolutely nothing that happens in your life that you don't have some influence at some level, if nothing more than how you respond to it. And I hear, you know, with this thing, with male versus female thing, this black men versus black women thing, a bunch of they did this and you didn't talk about how they did that. And my thing is, there's culpability on both sides. While I am probably more stern in my dealings with men because I'm a man, I'm not ignorant to the roles that women have played in our current situation. What I do believe is that if men hold down their roles, it frees up women to be who they truly are. When you put women in a role in which they are not designed to be, you get responses and behavior that you're not expecting. So I do believe that. But what I know for a fact is neither side has the luxury of pointing the finger at the other side and placing the entire load of culpability and blame on the other side. Now, you can be aware of what someone's doing to you, but you also need to be aware of how you're facilitating and how you're enabling it. What are you doing to initiate or provocate it? So that's the thing that I'm looking at, is we got to do a better job of looking within. And not just when it comes to the relationship between black men and black women. When it comes to the entire black dilemma, the enigmatic issues that we face on so many different levels. Yes, racism exists. Yes, we've constantly had a knee or a foot on our necks. Yes, we've done so much and had to fight so hard to get so little. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, we're not going to change them. So the way that we're going to have to come out of it is by evolving ourselves, changing who we are, how we deal with things, how we relate to them, how much validity we give to what they think and say about us, and so many other things on so many other levels. Though that's why I've created the programs I have, because most of us have not been properly socialized, definitely racially socialized, into the reality in which we live. And so we very rarely produce pro-social behavior as it pertains to our own race. We mostly are trying to fit into a system that wasn't designed for us, and we're frustrated by it. And it normally plays out in our hostility towards one another. We've got to do a better job of understanding that, so that when we go out, our behaviors are conducive to the advancement of not only ourselves, but our community, our families, our homes, and our race as a whole. I just wanted to take a little time and stop that. I'm arriving at the gym now, and I need to get my mind focused on that. I need to get my health and stuff together, but I just had to touch bases on that. So I'm going to encourage us to start looking within. It doesn't mean give anybody a pass. It doesn't mean let anybody mishandle you. What it means is to look inside of yourself and see how you can create behavior and thought processes that protect you against being mishandled, misused, mistreated. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have an unbelievable day.
Hello, everybody.
Peace.
Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in with a little special announcement. For those who have followed me for any stretch of time, you know, outside of the businesses that I run, like Myriad Business Solutions, the Visionetics Institute, Odyssey Media Group, I also do a great deal of work inside of the inner city communities in Houston, Dallas, and other areas. I'm asking now, as we push a fundraiser, that you support what the Odyssey Project is doing in the inner cities, especially with programs like Black Men Lead, which is a rite of passage initiative, and Restoring Ghettos Forgotten Daughters, which is a program focused on helping young girls, but boys as well, suffering from childhood sexual abuse, rape, molestation, domestic abuse, absentee fatherhood, and so many other things. The information will be in the box. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in on you. First of all, I want to thank everyone for all the love and support that you have given and sent my way and my wife's way and the organization's way. Now, I want to just take a brief moment to remind you that we still need your support. We still need your help. Go to the description box of one of our videos and see how you can support the work we're doing. Keep supporting, keep loving us, and we're going to keep loving you back. Have an awesome day.
From a conceptual perspective, people talk about it as success. All of the elements